welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And we're reviewing the Raw from the 2nd of February. I nearly messed that up.
That was good skills.
I know, I was like,
tell you.
I can't remember. But yeah, the 2nd of February, so this is pretty much the Raw after the Royal Rumble because we didn't have one.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is all quite
Exciting.
Aww.
Okay, so we started off Raw with a speaking
For
segment.
half an hour.
As we do on Raw.
Yeah.
So Triple H and Stephanie come out and they're like, oh, did you see the Super Bowl last night?
I didn't.
The Patriots won. Yes? I think. I don't know.
Somebody won the Super Bowl.
Somebody won the Super Bowl.
I
I think it was Patriots.
Somebody won.
It's gonna bug me now. Anyway, because they were there, they had a picture together and everything, and, you know, and they're like, oh, the controversy that they might have caused. Talking about controversy, it's like, oh, fucking hell. Like, I feel like everyone's forgotten about this all now.
Yeah.
I feel like they're dragging it out for no reason because no one really cares
It's like
anymore.
everyone's over it now.
Yeah, it was like one day everyone was like gone crazy.
And then we didn't have a Raw.
Yeah, and it was fine.
Everyone was all like, ooh, and then it was just like, oh, SmackDown's on now, we're over it.
Yeah, exactly. It was literally like that. So like, well, let's see what happened. So show us this footage that we've seen about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
now.
we don't need to keep seeing it, people.
I know. And then they're like blaming the win that Roman Reigns got on Rock, but Rock didn't actually interfere. He helped him not get attacked by Big Show once they were
already eliminated, so he wouldn't have lost.
And then he went out the ring when Roman Reigns eliminated Rusev himself.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense why they were trying to blame Rock for this, because it's not accurate.
Not at all.
So then Roman Reigns come out. I think he was just feeling with bullshit, to be fair. And he was like, "You're not taking away my title shot."
I'm bad at the mic. I'm bad at the mic. I'm bad at the mic.
He's not as bad as he was. He's getting better. He's not diva anymore. Yes, he was like, "You're not taking my title shot." And then Daniel Bryan comes out. He was like, "I didn't get my rematch."
His hair looked clean though.
His hair did look clean.
For once, it was tied up though.
He was basically saying that he should not have been stripped of his championship and that he hasn't actually got a rematch for that.
It's like, get over it. That was a year ago.
I see his point that he should have got a rematch, but it was right for them to strip it because we're not going to have this thing where we don't have a championship. We didn't get one anyway because Brock Lesnar won it and then we never had a championship.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I feel like there's too many people with a valid storyline going for this championship, if that makes sense, because you've got Daniel Bryan, you've got Roman Reigns, you've got Seth Rollins, and then you've like seen this kind of gone now.
Yeah.
But there's too many valid storylines. It's like they can't pick one and they're just like going, oh, this week we'll do this one.
Yeah. It's like they're just trying to kind of see what works.
Yeah, and now so it's just like
too many people involved now.
Yeah, it's too many people, too many cooks.
Yeah.
Too many wrestlers spoil the ring, but then Royal Rumble's always good, isn't it?
Yeah. Then Seth Rollins comes out, as he does, like, I should be at WrestleMania. I broke Brock Lesnar's ribs. And then Triple H and Stephanie are like, right, we're going to sort this out properly. We're not going to have all this controversy. We're going to have a match, Seth versus Daniel Bryan. And whoever wins gets to face Roman Reigns at Fastlane. Whoever wins that match then is at the main event at WrestleMania. They're like, oh yeah.
Do you think they're going to do this every year now?
I hope
at
not.
WrestleMania, because Fastlane is stupid.
I don't know.
There's no, like, all the other pay-per-views have a point.
This one does have a point because it's Fastlane, because February is only 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's the Fastlane to WrestleMania now, because that's why they push WrestleMania
Yeah.
to March. It does make sense. I see what they're trying to do, but it's not. Everything WWE nowadays is rushed.
Yeah.
And Fastlane is like a metaphor for that. We're
like,
just going to rush everything.
3-week feuds and then they're done.
But it's like, for example, I'm going off track here. But Adam Rose, Tyson Cesaro, a New Day thing, that lasted 2 weeks and now they're all gone their own ways again.
Yeah, where's Adam Rose now?
See, they just don't know what to do with their lives, basically. Anyway, back to this.
Continuity, people.
So, Stephanie and Triple H, like, Roman Reigns, are you, yes or no, do you want this match? So it's up to Roman Reigns whether they had this stipulation.
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns is like, oh yeah, okay. Who would say that you go, no, that's mine. That's not, yeah, fine, fair enough, just take away my championship opportunity. It doesn't matter. It's no big deal. I mean, I won the Royal Rumble, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's be daring.
It's a bit...
It's a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake, come
Yeah.
on. I'm literally not enthusiastic about this whole thing. Like, I'm literally
No, but I feel like Roman Reigns. I think the problem with his character is he's too carefree not carefree, too relaxed about everything. He hasn't got a passion to win anything. If that makes sense.
He's just going along with emotions.
I'm being told to do this. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
Like I think you could see when he won the Royal Rumble. You could see kind of behind the eyes. He was like, this is like a dream come true for me. But his character didn't play it. He didn't seem too enthusiastic about it. I feel like he's playing the motions. I don't think he's playing the character he wants to play.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, so then they're like, okay, so that's the main event for later. But right now, Roman Reigns, you've got a match against Big Show. Oh, fuck's sake. I mean, I've seen this so many fucking times now. I think every single Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view since Christmas we've seen this match. And
It's only lasted like 5 seconds. Though.
what I don't get is Roman Reigns is meant to be at the main event of WrestleMania, but he doesn't main event any Raw SmackDowns.
No, I don't think. Do you know what though? I don't think he's going to pull in the crowd. I really don't.
The crowd are pretty flat.
Yeah, so to main event it's like I hate to say that is because of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And unless we get Daniel Bryan or Seth Rollins as that main event,
It's gonna be crap.
yeah, no one's going to pay for that. Then again, it's all free now.
Yeah. Every pay-per-view's gonna end up being free at this rate.
Yeah.
So we had Big Show versus Roman Reigns, and Seth and J&J Security remained on the outside to support this. I don't know why they wanted to stay there, but fair enough. If you want to sit at ringside and watch this match, go ahead. So then Big Show and Roman Reigns have this match. There's nothing to really point out. It was the same 5-minute thing. J&J Security and Seth interfered as they always do, and then Big Show won.
The thing is, why would you just have a guy win the Royal Rumble
And then lose
and then lose against Big Show?
I don't know what they're planning. It's stupid.
I do not understand though.
And being the first match of the night.
Yeah.
This happened on SmackDown as well. Big Show Roman Reigns, first match of the night.
Really?
Yeah. And Roman Reigns did win that one, to be fair. But still, what?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
A guy that never gets the headline
Yeah.
on a normal episode is
Yeah.
headlining WrestleMania.
He's got the main event Fastlane, which is fine, but
I don't understand this. Why are they picking him to replace John Cena? I don't understand. He's not. At least John Cena's got charisma.
yeah.
That's the thing. John Cena's got charisma. He can use a mic as much like he just bores me because he talks in riddles. Like I don't understand. But John Cena's got the charisma. I see what I kind of get why they've chosen him. He's got the charisma.
He can wrestle sometimes.
Shit, but yeah. Like
Roman Reigns hasn't got.
yeah, Roman Reigns hasn't got that. He's definitely not there yet.
He's very lackluster.
Yeah, there's so many other people that should be in his position, and a majority of the roster could hold that.
Ziggler.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler could hold it. Like, there's so many other people on that roster that can hold that better than Roman Reigns. And I think that's why people have a problem.
Yeah.
It's not that he's awful. He's just not ready.
Yeah,
and there's other people who are.
As I was saying, he's been there 2 years. He's only been a solo competitor, minus the injury, for about 4 months.
Yeah,
And he's already got a WrestleMania opportunity. I just don't. I agree. I don't think he's ready. He's not polished enough. He needs a lot of.
He hasn't made his mark properly yet.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, yeah, he came back and everyone was quite excited, but because he was pushed at that point when he was leaving.
He come back and faced Big Show, and that's where everyone just switched off.
Yeah.
That's where they went wrong with this. They put him against Big Show and he come back and everyone just went, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like, I could feel everyone just go, nah.
But I think I also think that's probably why people are so angry that Daniel Bryan got eliminated so soon, because they've continued the whole him versus Kane thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's probably the same thing. Roman Reigns comes back versus Big Show. Daniel Bryan comes back, everyone's really excited, and he's back to facing Kane.
Yeah.
And now he hasn't got a purpose anymore other than to go for that title.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, because there's 4 or 5 different storylines going on towards that title. So I feel like that's why everyone might have got a bit angry with Daniel Bryan as well, because he hasn't got a purpose at the moment, like a proper one.
No. And he hasn't actually got, I thought they would have done an angle where Bray and Daniel Bryan would have gone somewhere, because Bray Wyatt actually eliminated Daniel Bryan, so it would have made sense. But no, he took it out on Kane. It was like, it's your fault. I don't understand that.
No logic. What was that comment we saw? What was it? Bray eliminates Daniel Bryan takes it out on Kane.
Yeah.
Very logic.
Yeah.
That was the best comment ever.
So then we went backstage with Triple H and Stephanie with the curtain and the telly, as they like to stand there a lot. And they're basically saying, oh, we manipulated the crowd. We like basically tricked them, because even if Roman Reigns loses this match at Fastlane, contractually he's going to have that WrestleMania main event.
He has to do it. Sorry, guys.
So it makes me wonder whether they are actually going to, instead of it being a singles match like they planned, they're going to just
because of so much backlash.
But then it can't be a triple threat, because they had a triple threat last year with Batista, Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. So my thinking is it's going to be a fatal 4-way, and it's going to be obviously Seth, Daniel Bryan, Brock and Roman Reigns, which wouldn't be terrible to be fair. It's got some two fast people, two strong people, which is what we were saying at Royal Rumble, on our Royal Rumble review. It would work.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I feel like, I think if we do get, obviously we are probably going to turn it into a 3-way or fatal 4-way, Roman Reigns isn't going to have that shot at all. It is going to be the repeat. I feel like it's going to be the repeat of the triple threat, whereas Roman Reigns will take the place of John Cena and pretty much not be in the match, because I think if it is just going to be them two, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, it's just brick against brick, and it's just...
See, my prediction for that would be Roman Reigns has hardly anything and wins it, and then Seth cashes it in.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's going to cash it in to be in that match. He's going to just be thrown in
after.
Yeah, and cash in after.
Which would make sense and be really exciting, but I feel like the match before would have to be very short. Otherwise, people would say that was the shittest match we've seen in a very long time.
But you know, I believe in Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's going to get the centre.
Where is Bo Dallas?
He was meant to be in the Royal Rumble, but they changed their mind last minute. I don't know. Where is he? Just short on the roster. What are you doing? Yeah. Anyway, so then backstage, Seth actually comes along and is like, "Oh man, why don't you just kind of give me the shot? Why do I?" And they're like, "Randy Orton was like that. He moaned. He never got the job done. We believe you can get the job done." He's like,
"Where's Randy Orton?" Sorry, carry on.
He's like, "I'm gonna get the job done." He runs off. He's like all hyped up now and happy. Randy Orton, I don't know where he is.
He's doing house shows, so he's better.
He went injured. Who's off for like 3 months because of a concussion?
Yeah.
What kind of terrible concussion have you got? Is your brain alive even? Like, come on. And anyway, this segment we have next, I was very happy that it was happening, but the crowd went into it, and it was too late after the Royal Rumble, but Curtis Axel did what we asked him to.
SmackDown, or the Raw after SmackDown got cancelled.
Yeah, it should have
not after SmackDown.
Yeah, this is the Raw, but I know what you're trying to say. Yeah. It should have happened on SmackDown, the first episode after Royal Rumble.
It should have been the first thing that happened.
Yeah.
During the whole entire thing, because it was trending. Hashtag Justice for Axel was trending. But I hashtagged it. By
the time this Raw come around, everyone kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
So everyone was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like all the memes and that are over now. We've done it. All the gifts are done. All the.
So he's like, I was never eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
Good for you.
I need justice. And the crowd just like not saying anything, to be fair. And he's like, this is what it should be. And then he gets up and poses at the WrestleMania sign, which is like cliche. I quite like that because everyone does do that. And then Dean Ambrose comes out and beats him up for some reason. He just likes to do that. I don't know why.
Yeah. But he's like, no, you've been eliminated.
That was good. Yeah, because he chucks him over the top rope. And he was like, now you've been eliminated. It was brilliant.
That made me laugh, didn't it? I was like,
yeah, that was good. The crowd actually was quite involved in that part.
Yeah.
And then Dean kind of goes in a bit of a opposite direction of what just happened. And it's like, I beat Bad News Barrett 2 weeks ago. It's like, 2 weeks ago. Who cares? Like, this should have happened on the SmackDown, not 2 weeks after it happened. Yeah. And I feel like they've done this back to front. I feel like this Raw was probably meant to be the Raw that got cancelled. And then they just did the SmackDown. They're like, we're going to do it backwards now. Yeah, but they should not. They should have just carried it on. They should have done the Raw for the SmackDown and then just moved it across like that. They should not have switched it. Yeah, because there's going to be segments that are pointless. There always is. So just cut them out. I know. So give someone a week off. I know. Jeez, a week. It's like, do we really need 2 Roman Reigns and Big Show matches? No, we don't. So that's one you can cut out. Anyway, so yeah, he's like, I beat Bad News Barrett 2 weeks ago. I deserve an Intercontinental Championship match. And then he did a really good impression. Oh, it was such a good band. He went, English is not going to work.
No.
He was like, what did he say? I've got some bad news or something.
Yeah.
He did the bad news Barrett thing.
Yeah.
And it was literally, I thought it was bad news Barrett.
Yeah, it was so good.
You have to go watch it. It is good. Before he can even finish what he's saying, Curtis Axel comes back in and he like starts stripping him of his jacket.
Because the new jacket's horrible.
We do not like it. But then Ding fights back as he does.
Yeah.
And that was that really. But at least Curtis Axel got some airtime.
Yeah, now it looks like Dean's going for the Intercontinental.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to see him have a purpose. I don't see that feud working.
No. They seem to be investing a lot in it though.
Yeah.
From what I gather.
People tend to get behind Bad News Barrett though, so hopefully
do,
they'll get
don't
behind Dean. I'm hoping they don't kind of make Dean the loser again. Cause
He loses everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Which is, he's a very strong character.
Yeah.
People will buy, like, he's outselling John Cena on merch.
Yeah.
So why are they're just moving him to the side? It's a bit like what they did with Sheamus.
Yeah. Right.
Where's Sheamus?
Apparently, rumours are he's meant to come back as heel and be against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
I'd like that though.
But I don't see why they'd have a feud. I don't really get that.
No.
But I hear these rumours like of that, and I'm like, but I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why?
Doesn't make sense, does it?
Unless there's a backstory I'm not aware of. Maybe they've had something went on ages ago and they're going to restart it. I don't know. But
interesting.
Then we had a match, finally. It was the Ascension versus Gold and Stardust. And this match was purely for the reason that Gold and Stardust are having problems. They're having issues. So they started off as they did in their last match on SmackDown. Where they're like, who's going to get in the ring? So arguing about who's actually going to start it. But Stardust gets in, as he did on SmackDown. It's the same match, guys. It's the same match. And so they start wrestling, as they do. Nothing to really point out. But essentially getting better, I have to say.
But I don't know if that's because they're actually going against
better people.
Yeah. Which I was going to say valid wrestling.
They should have done that in the first place. Why did they have a match against Mizdow and Miz and then go to jobbers? I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, because when they're fighting against jobbers, of course the jobbers aren't going to win. It doesn't make them look tough.
Yeah.
But beating actual people on the roster,
it's good.
It starts to make them look tough. I mean, the whole no one likes Rusev, but we know he's tough because he hasn't lost yet.
Yeah.
It's going to really annoy me if John Cena beats him.
He's going to let you do that. Anyway,
Rusev's starting to be likeable now.
I'm going to get to that later.
Oh, really?
Oh my god. Anyway, so, yeah, Goldust and Stardust. So then Stardust got getting beat down a bit. So Goldust actually runs in, hits one on the Ascension. He then pulls Stardust over to his corner. Goldust gets behind the ropes, tags himself in, and then gets in and loses the match. Stardust is going batshit crazy. He's like, I had this match won, why did you do that, blah, blah, blah. This is like about a mic, but the camera's picking it up.
Yeah.
Stardust then walks off in a massive rage, and Goldust just sitting there on his knees like, oh shit.
Face paint intact.
Yeah, their face paint stayed on very well.
Yeah.
The match wasn't that long to be fair.
No.
Yeah, so we went backstage and Goldust and Stardust were there. And Stardust is muttering to himself. He's like not happy. And that's a good question. And Goldust comes and is like, Stardust.
Tony!
I was just getting to that, dude!
Sorry.
Rude. Yeah, then he said Cody. And he's like, don't call me Cody. And walks off.
You liked that, didn't you? I liked it too.
I did. Yes, I did, thank you. Keep his speaking on my behalf. I enjoyed that very much.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm really not prepared. So then we had Welcome Back, Ryback, Dolph Ziggler, and Eric Rowan. We saw them on SmackDown.
Yeah, they haven't been gone long.
They attacked Seth. So why are we having Welcome Back? We've already seen you. Oh god, this is just what we were saying earlier. It's just been swapped around.
Yeah.
So John Cena comes out, starts talking about trying to plug the podcast with Triple H and Steve Austin after Raw. He's like,
I think about that.
He's like, Triple H would never fire me because he knows he can get business from me. La la la. Anyway, so then he's like, welcome, Dolph, Ryback and Eric Rowan. They come out to Ryback's music, it's really irritating.
Yeah, they usually come out to Dolph's, it was really weird.
And Dolph is like the one who actually won the whole thing, and was like, it was basically Team Ziggler the whole time. Yeah. And then they come out to Ryback's music. Why are they trying to fuck over Dolph?
Yeah, I'm not being funny, but he was like, main man. They were pushing him,
and
now
like,
he's side bitch. Not even that, background bitch.
Background bitch.
He's like lurking in the background, like.
But then he grabbed the microphone. Because Stephanie appeared on the screen. So, this is cute. And then he grabs the microphone and is like, Stephanie, we're fed up with you trying to, like...
We've overcome every hurdle you've thrown at us. And Stephanie's like, what hurdles?
And she's like,
what?
I'm going to set you some hurdles, bitch. So, but yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. But the fact is, he spoke instead of everyone else in that ring, so they should have come out to Dolph Ziggler's music.
It's weird they came out to Ryback. And I don't get why they're pushing Ryback. I still don't understand it. I still don't.
But the thing is, right, WWE just don't think about things enough. Like, I know it's like you could turn around and go, it's only an entrance. But you have to think about it from a fan's perspective.
Yeah.
Why? What? That don't make sense. Like, logistics are important, people. That is the message I'm trying to get
I mean, the
here.
thing is, not only that, their music, it puts you in a certain mood. So,
Yeah.
like, Dolph's goes on. It's like, yeah, Dolph's coming. But then if you put Rusev or Ryback, or everyone kind of goes, So it's kind of the whole, if they all come out to Dolph, the crowd is going to be even more hyped than if they come out to Ryback's music.
Or imagine Eric Rowan's like, I'm like, okay. Why are they giving him that music? I'm still not over
I suppose that goes with the whole next segment that he was, I've thought about myself.
Yeah, we're good.
Peace and tranquility.
The chimes. Anyway, I still remember when I saw that, I was like, I texted Coral, I was like, you need to look at this. Anyway, so yeah, you know, Stephanie's like, okay, I'm going to set you some hurdles. So we're going to have Dolph Ziggler versus Bray Wyatt, which is cool. That I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Ryback versus Luke Harper, which is the next match we see, and Rusev versus Eric Rowan. Now, I have issues straight away because Rusev and Ryback had this little thing going on. Why the fuck didn't they have a match?
Yeah.
Eric Rowan and Luke Harper had conflicts at Royal Rumble and have had a couple of matches before, so why are they not in a match?
Makes no sense.
It's like,
The continuity is ridiculous.
It's so obvious to do that, and yet they don't do it. And you could turn around and say, oh, but we've seen them in a match before, but they actually had a bit of story to these matches, which makes sense.
Makes sense. This is just random putting them against each other because we can.
Yeah, it's just time fillers to get to the main event, basically, and I'm just not happy with it. The Dolph one and Bray Wyatt one's actually fair enough.
Yeah.
But whatever. Did Bray eliminate the Dolph?
That's what I was just thinking.
I think he might have.
Dolph, Bray eliminated lots of people.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Although, no, it weren't.
Was it not?
Dolph was in and out. Big Show and Kane.
I was a bit. Oh fuck! Oh yeah. Of course, how could I forget?
Bray was already out at that point, I think.
Yeah. So
he pretty much went in, got knocked out, and Bray eliminated, didn't he? Yeah.
Justice for Ziggler.
Justice for Axel.
So then we had Ryback versus Luke Harper.
I didn't pay attention.
I mean, it was okay. To be fair, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
There were some good moves in there, but I'm just not into Ryback as a wrestler. And I wanted to see Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan, so I was automatically, no, I don't want to watch this. So I just kind of chose not to. Ryback obviously won.
I don't get it. I don't get his push. I don't understand it.
Luke Harper, I think, has only won a handful of matches since he's become a singles competitor. I just don't get it.
And they're really odd matches.
Yeah, he hasn't really got a direction, has he? Apart from, he had a direction with someone. Who was it? Dolph.
Yeah.
Why did they put him in a match with Dolph even? Because they had the feud about Intercontinental Championship.
I went on for like a week.
No, it went on for about a month.
That's it?
Yeah. I would have rather seen the Luke Harper and Eric Rowan thing. I think they should have gone with that straight away. I don't know why they're fucking around, but hey.
They're perfect to go against each other as well.
Yeah. So. I still feel like they're leaving it open for them to come back together though.
Yeah.
I really do.
Which they should do, but then again, I feel like if they got back together, WWE would be like, you're a brand new together too.
Yeah, but like, what would they do? It'd be like them versus New Day, wouldn't it? It'd just be awful. So just leave them be. Okay. So yeah, Ryback won the match. I mean, there's nothing to really say about it, to be fair. Just two powerhouses against each other, but it was quite fast, actually, considering. But hey.
Yeah, Ryback can be fast from time to time, I think.
It's just a bit.
He's just boring.
Yeah. He got on the actual second turnbuckle, which is strange. He jumped off, but he literally just went. He didn't jump. He literally just fell forward, and I was like, no, just don't do that again, please. If you're gonna do it properly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then we had Jimmy Uso versus Cesaro, and then Naomi and Jay on the outside, and Natalya and Tyson Kidd on the outside. I thought it was a good match.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't focus on it properly because we're currently watching it on YouTube. Sounds out of sync.
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
someone will get hit, and then it'll 2 seconds. Boom.
Yeah.
So I think if the sound was in sync, I would have really enjoyed it because I think as much as I hated Cesaro at first, didn't I? He's grown on me, and I think him and Tyson Kidd are just amazing together. So I do get excited. That's the most excited I've been about any match so far, or any segment in this show so far. I was like,
yeah, she was just like.
It's just good to see them.
Yeah, so the best part of the match was obviously Cesaro doing his swinging thing. What is that even called?
I don't know.
We need to figure it out. And there was an amazing move at the end. Cesaro jumped off the top rope, and then Jimmy actually super kicked him in the face, which was quite cool.
I didn't see it very well. I think the side's cut off slightly as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I'm watching.
It'll do, Carl.
It'll do.
And then Tyson Kidd got on the apron, and Jay was like, nah, and like sweeped his feet.
Yeah.
So he like
swept him off his feet. Oh, how romantic.
Oh, so cute. And then there was this the finisher, and I thought it was beautiful. I mean, you couldn't get the effect because of the sound, but I've seen it already, so I knew how good this was. Jimmy jumped off the top rope, and Cesaro literally got him on point with an uppercut, and it was the sound and everything you do can grasp it. It was so good, and there was a replay. We skipped through it, but it slow mode it down, and it literally got him on the money, like literally perfect. It was perfect, and that's how they won. And then
I can't wait for the tag team matches between them guys.
It's gonna happen.
It is.
I reckon they're gonna keep this feud.
I hope they do.
I reckon it's gonna be good. The crowd are into it as well.
Yeah.
The USA's always get the crowd going, but it's very rare that both sides get it.
If you think about it, Goldust and Stardust on their way out.
Yeah.
Miz and Mizdow on their way out. Who else is there?
Tyson Kidd, Cesaro.
And Ascension.
Hopefully Jonah Security will do something.
Yeah, because now they haven't really been involved too much. Like they've kind of done a bit, but they haven't been. They haven't had lines and stuff lately. So I feel like maybe they can.
But then it's a
push
whole.
them over there.
Do we really want the Authorities to get involved in tag teams because the tag team division is pretty good? So it's that argument. Anyway.